Hey there, Verse Peace fans. Welcome to our comprehensive combat spec tier list video. Today, we're diving deep into the world of Verse Peace to break down the most powerful and effective combat specs in the game. Whether you're a seasoned player or just starting out, this tier list will help you understand which specs are dominating the battlefield and why. We'll be covering everything from the top-tier powerhouses like Rimuru and Aizen to the more balanced options in the middle tiers, and even touch on some of the less powerful but still interesting specs at the bottom. Each spec has its unique strengths and playstyles, so pay close attention to find the one that best suits your combat preferences. Rimuru is at the top of the S tier due to its exceptional damage output and versatile moveset. Its Z move deals a massive 16,700 damage in an AoE blast, while the C move inflicts an incredible 50,200 damage with multiple explosions. The spec also offers a 25% damage buff, making it a powerhouse in combat. Despite being currently unobtainable, players who have this spec from before will find it extremely valuable. Thousand-Year Blood War Aizen spec earns its S-tier ranking with its devastating area of effect attacks and high damage potential. All of its main moves deal 33,500 damage, with the V move hitting for an impressive 50,300 damage in a massive area. The spec also provides a substantial 40% damage buff, making it a top choice for players seeking raw power and crowd control abilities. Gambler Hikari secures its S-tier position with a combination of high damage output and unparalleled survivability. Its moves deal significant damage, ranging from 16,700 to 25,100. However, what truly sets it apart is the F move, which grants 40 seconds of invulnerability, making it incredibly powerful in both offensive and defensive situations. Limitless Gojo spec rounds out the S tier with its balance of damage and utility. While its damage numbers are slightly lower than other S tier specs, ranging from 11,736 to 20,958, it compensates with a 10-second stun ability and 20 seconds of invulnerability. This combination of crowd control and survivability makes it a formidable choice in various combat scenarios. Uram earns its A-tier ranking with consistent high damage across all moves, ranging from 16,700 to 25,100. Its ice-based abilities offer good area control and damage potential, making it a solid choice for players who prefer a balanced offensive approach. The regular Aizen spec secures its A-tier position with a well-rounded moveset dealing damage between 14,251 and 20,958. Its ability to create explosions and summon a damaging black coffin provides good area control and burst damage potential. Curse King Sukuna spec justifies its A-tier placement with high damage output, particularly its Z move dealing 18,108 damage. The Malevolent Shrine ability offers wide area damage, making it effective in group combat situations. Higuruma's unique passive ability, which can deal 30% HP true damage, sets it apart in the A tier. While its base damage numbers are lower than some other specs, this passive gives it the potential for devastating attacks in the right situations. Haiden earns its A tier spot primarily due to its F move, which grants 10 seconds of invulnerability and damage reflection. This defensive capability, combined with decent damage output, makes it a versatile choice for players who value survivability. Killua's B-tier ranking comes from its balanced damage output, with moves dealing between 11,736 and 18,443 damage. While not as powerful as A-tier specs, it offers a mix of slash and lightning-based attacks that provide good versatility in combat. Yuji secures its B-tier position with a straightforward but effective moveset. Its standout ability is the Black Flash, C move, which deals 13,413 damage. While not as flashy as higher-tier specs, Yuji offers reliable damage output for players who prefer a more straightforward combat style. Goku's B-tier placement is due to its unique teleportation abilities combined with decent damage output. Its moves deal between 11,736 and 13,413 damage, and the teleportation aspect adds an element of unpredictability to combat, making it a fun choice for players who enjoy mobility-based fighting styles. Madara rounds out the B tier with a diverse moveset that includes wind, flame, and meteor attacks. While its damage numbers vary widely, from 6,036 to 15,090, The Spec offers good area control and the potential for high burst damage with its Meteor Summon ability. The regular Hikari Spec falls into C tier due to its lower damage output compared to higher tier specs. Its moves deal between 5,030 and 8,383 damage, which is significantly less than A or B tier options. However, it does offer a 5-second invulnerability period, which provides some utility in combat situations. The base Gojo Spec is in C tier because of its limited moveset and lower damage potential. Its attacks deal between 5,030 and 5,868 damage, which is considerably less than higher tier specs. However, it does offer a 10-second invulnerability period, which can be useful for survivability. Gon's C-tier placement is due to its inconsistent damage output. While its Z move can deal 10,060 damage, its other moves are significantly weaker, with the C move only dealing 3,353 damage. This inconsistency makes it less reliable in combat compared to higher-tier specs. The regular Sukuna spec rounds out the C tier with relatively low damage output. Its moves deal between 4,191 and 6,706 damage, which is significantly less than higher-tier options. While it offers a mix of slash and fire-based attacks, the low damage numbers make it less effective in high-level combat situations. And there you have it, folks. That's our complete breakdown of the Verse Peace Combat Spec tier list. Remember, while this tier list is based on current data and performance, the meta can always shift with updates and balance changes. S-tier specs like Rimuru and Aizen are currently dominating with their massive damage output and utility, while specs in the lower tiers still have their niche uses and can be effective in the right hands. Whether you're aiming for the top with an S-tier spec or looking to master an underdog from the C tier, the most important thing is to find a spec that matches your playstyle and have fun with it. Don't forget to practice and learn the intricacies of your chosen spec to maximize its potential in combat. If you found this tier list helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more Verse Peace content. Drop a comment below with your favorite spec or any thoughts on the current meta. Until next time, keep grinding and dominating in Verse Peace.